Did you know that every night while you sleep, your brain replays the day's events up to 10 times? That's right. While you think you're just resting, an invisible coach inside your head is busy turning your short-term memories into long-term skills. This is why a problem that's been bugging you for days can suddenly feel solved after a good night's sleep. Take the famous chemist, Auguste Kekule. For years, he couldn't figure out the structure of the benzene molecule. Then, one night, he dreamed of a snake biting its own tail, forming a perfect ring. He shot up in bed with the answer. The benzene structure was a circle. That single dream literally rewrote the history of organic chemistry. So, neuroscience explains the hardware of dreaming. But what about the software? This is where pioneers like Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung come in. In his landmark book, The Interpretation of Dreams, Freud proposed that dreams are a form of wish fulfillment. During the day, our desires are suppressed by morality, law, and rational thought. But at night, when the rational part of our brain goes off duty, the beasts of our subconscious are let loose. But the subconscious is clever. It disguises these desires so they don't shock you awake. For example, it might merge the traits of several people into one dream character. Or if you're angry at your boss, you might dream about arguing with your neighbor instead. According to Freud, everything in your dream is a reflection of your inner world. Carl Jung took this a step further. He believed dreams weren't just personal, but were windows into humanity's collective unconscious. He once had a patient who repeatedly dreamed of a golden beetle. Amazingly, while she was telling him about the dream, a golden scarab beetle flew in through the window. Jung didn't see this as a coincidence. He believed dreams could transcend time and space, and maybe even hint at the future. These ideas are mysterious, but they echo concepts found in ancient philosophies. Now you might be wondering, if dreams are so important, why do we forget 95% of them within minutes of waking up? The answer is simple. Forgetting is one of the brain's wisest functions. Imagine if you vividly remembered the pure joy of winning the lottery in a dream, or the absolute terror of being hunted. How would you distinguish reality from illusion? If these powerful memories weren't erased, they'd pile up like junk files, overloading your brain and blurring the lines of your life. Forgetting allows you to live fully in the present. However, there is one special kind of dream where you become the master of your own universe: the lucid dream. This is a rare state where you are consciously aware that you're dreaming. Your brain's prefrontal cortex, the rational part, miraculously reactivates. In this state, you can control everything. You can fly, summon anyone you want, and reshape the world around you. People who experience lucid dreams report incredible levels of happiness, but it often requires natural talent or intense training. Another fascinating theory suggests dreams are survival simulators. Have you noticed how many of your dreams are filled with anxiety or fear? Statistics show over 70% of them are. This isn't to torture you, but to train you. In your sleep, you rehearse being chased, abandoned, or betrayed. So, if danger ever strikes in real life, your body is already prepared. You've already died 1,000 times in your sleep, and you've learned from it. Are dreams just subconscious ramblings, memory maintenance, or projections from a higher dimension? They remain one of humanity's most enchanting mysteries. The ancient philosopher Zhuangzi dreamt he was a butterfly. When he woke, he couldn't tell if he was a man who had dreamt of being a butterfly or a butterfly now dreaming he was a man. Perhaps this reality we live in is itself just one vast, vivid dream. Tonight, when you close your eyes, your 1.4 kilogram brain will once again sail across oceans and stars. You'll meet those you long for but cannot see, and fulfill wishes that reality may never grant. Hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of dreams. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of the mind. Tonight, may you have a dream worth remembering. Ever wonder why you can magically solve a tough problem after a good night's sleep? It's not magic, it's your brain at work. While you're dreaming, your brain isn't just resting. It's replaying your day, turning fresh memories into lasting skills. Think of it as a silent, invisible coach, running drills inside your head. A famous example is the chemist Auguste Kekule. He wrestled for years with the structure of benzene, a chemical puzzle that stumped everyone. Then one night, he dreamed of a snake biting its own tail, forming a perfect circle. He shot awake with the answer, benzene had a ring structure. That single dream completely changed the course of organic chemistry. So, neuroscience can explain the how, but what about the why? This is where thinkers like Freud and Jung come in. In his book, The Interpretation of Dreams, Freud suggested that dreams are a form of wish fulfillment. In our waking lives, we're held back by rules, morals, and logic. But when we sleep, our rational brain clocks out, and the wild, hidden desires of our subconscious get to come out and play. But your subconscious is clever. It doesn't want to shock you awake, so it disguises these desires. Maybe you dream of arguing with a neighbor when you're actually mad at your boss. Or you dream of a person who seems to be a mix of several people you know. According to Freud, everything and everyone in your dream is just a reflection of your own inner world. Jung took this idea even further. He believed dreams weren't just personal. They were a window into the collective unconscious of all humanity. He once had a patient who kept dreaming of a golden beetle. As she was telling him about the dream, a real golden beetle flew in through the window. Jung didn't see this as a coincidence. Thought dreams might be able to transcend time and space, maybe even offering a glimpse of the future. Now, you might be thinking, if dreams are so important, why do we forget 95% of them the moment we wake up? Well, forgetting is actually one of the brain's smartest tricks. Imagine vividly remembering the feeling of winning the lottery in a dream, or the absolute terror of being chased. How would you separate reality from fantasy? If we didn't erase most of our dream memories, they would pile up like junk files, crashing our mental hard drive. Forgetting allows us to live fully in the present moment. But there's one special type of dream where you don't forget. In fact, you become the master of your own universe. It's called a lucid dream. This is a rare state where you are fully aware that you are dreaming. Your rational brain suddenly switches back on, and you can take control. You can fly, summon anyone you want, and reshape the world around you. People who experience this report incredible levels of happiness, but it usually takes natural talent or a lot of training. Another fascinating theory suggests that dreams are survival simulators passed down from our ancestors. Statistics show that over 70% of our dreams involve fear or anxiety. The purpose isn't to torture you, but to train you. By rehearsing scenarios like being chased, abandoned, or betrayed, your brain is preparing you. So if real danger ever strikes, your body already knows how to react, because you've already practiced it 1,000 times in your sleep. Whether dreams are subconscious desires, memory consolidation, or messages from another dimension, they remain one of humanity's greatest mysteries. The ancient philosopher Zhuangzi dreamt he was a butterfly. When he woke up, he couldn't tell if he was a man who had dreamt of being a butterfly, or a butterfly now dreaming he was a man. What if this reality we're living in is just one long, incredibly vivid dream? Tonight, when you close your eyes, your mind will once again set sail across stars and oceans. You'll meet those you miss and fulfill wishes that reality can't grant. I hope you have a dream worth remembering. Thanks for watching.